All right,
All
and we are
right.
live. Yay! So, hi guys. This is the third live show for Mass Effect 2, so for the Space Squad. So I am Sam from Thoughts on Tomes. You are here on my channel.
I'm Victoria from Victoria Shaz.
I'm Sana from Inkbones Books, but really I've only been posting on my K-pop channel lately, so if you want videos, go to Sana Storia.
And I'm Paige from Enchantology.
And yeah, we're going to discuss the whole ending of Mass Effect 2. So this is everything from the Reaper IFF stuff on and everything going freaking crazy. So I think Victoria's going to pretty much take the lead with walking through the suicide mission, but I don't know what we're going to start with first. I don't know, did we, as far as DLC, because I don't think we discussed DLC last time, so I think we probably discussed DLC first, because we technically do that before suicide mission stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So.
I didn't do too much of the DLC, because I've done it before.
Okay. So did everybody else play
there's
both
Lair of the
things?
Shadow Broker.
Right. Lair of the Shadow Broker I think is really important. I also did Overlord. I don't know if we all did Overlord.
I didn't do Overlord.
I did. I think I did all of them.
Yeah. I think I did everything too. So,
what did you guys think of Lair of the Shadow Broker?
So good.
Oh my god, I love Liara.
Yeah.
Liara is fantastic. Like, I didn't even realize it was a DLC. I thought that was like just like a main mission or something.
Because
I played it like a while ago.
Mm-hmm. No, it acts like a main mission, and it functions like a main mission in a lot of ways. Like, the way it seems like it would be like a cohesive part of the storyline. So it doesn't really make sense as DLC, but it's technically DLC. It's silly.
It is dumb, especially because as far as the romance stuff with that, like I played that because I decided to play like all the romance options and different things to see. I decided to do the romance option for her with that, and it should have been included in there because I think that's why so many people switched romances into, because they were like, wow, Liara's like not even around, I can't even talk to her. We have like one cold interaction where like if you have the interactions with her in there, it makes it like worth it to keep her a little bit more. So yeah, but that's such a good mission.
Oh, it really develops Liara's character.
Yeah.
And it makes her such a badass.
All the side stuff, if you go and read the dossiers that are in the Shadow Broker lair for all the characters, and cry because of the things that you discover. Did everyone do that?
I did it way back when.
I don't remember if I did or not, because I played it like a long time ago.
Let me just fill you in to like spark your brain, because of the ones that are really good. So like Miranda, you find a bunch of her dating logs, her online dating logs, and you find out she's infertile, and she's like devastated.
Yeah.
So that's sad. Then you find out that Garrus's mom is sick, and like his whole family doesn't know what he's doing, and doesn't know that he might be dying, and they think he's like being irresponsible.
Yep.
Stop. And he like
right.
And he's like, he does something where he like pays for her to have some kind of like treatment, but no one knows because it's like anonymous. Like,
oh my god.
I cannot. And then we have like Legion as this like really expert gamer. Like we have all his gaming logs, which like obviously like what a nerd.
Speaking of Legion, we haven't talked about Legion, you guys.
Right. Because
I was so right.
You were. Last time we're like
Sam and I were just like looking at each other.
Oh yes.
You know, I think I'm spot on about this. And also, I'm pretty sure that I'm right about Joker, because like Edie calls him by his first name.
Oh my god, can we
Joker.
not talk about
what
that?
The heck?
Can we not? Oh my god.
I mean, when you started this game, did you think you would be shipping an artificial intelligence with Joker? Really? Really?
No, but I'm down with that. I'm so down with it.
Absolutely. Just you wait.
I cannot. And also, if you notice, like, during, I think even the suicide mission in the IFF, when she's talking, she starts to get, well, I think it's during the suicide mission, she has more of a human inflection, like, and you can definitely notice, compared to, like, the collector ship stuff, she's very much more, like, computerized, where then she starts to get, like, she has fear in her voice when she's talking about stuff, and she's, like, shocked. And that's just, like, you're like a little person! Like, it's it's so good.
Oh my god, I love Edie.
Yes.
Edie's, like,
so cute.
Edie is my child.
So cute.
Okay, I love her. I love the whole, like, debate around like artificial intelligence and stuff, and I think like Edie's such a good like I don't know if you guys have read The Long Way to a Small Angry Planet.
I'm reading it right now.
Okay, no spoilers then.
But like
release my soul.
Yes.
There's an artificial intelligence, and like it just
Lovey.
Oh my
It's the
god,
same, it's the same kind of thing.
I love Lovey, and it's honestly like I think it's like such an interesting concept and like such a cool thing for them to have put into Mass Effect.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited for you guys to see what happens.
So good. So good. Yeah.
So let's talk about because we stopped at Reaper IFF.
Oh, also I just want to
Legion.
say, Firewalker DLC.
Oh.
I want to kill it.
Which one was it?
With
The one with the Mako.
The one with the Mac.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Fuck
I
that.
want to kill it with fire.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
Jesus.
I mean, I said don't do the one with the Mako.
See, I thought that it was Overlord that you were saying is the one not to do, so I was like, I'll do Firewalker, and then I was like halfway through it, I was like, I'm in too deep, I gotta do this now.
Right?
And the number of times I died killing like the first turret because I couldn't figure out how to kill it is like stupid.
The Mako's just stupid. Like it's ridiculous.
It shouldn't be a thing.
I hate everything about it.
Okay, now
We
we can
probably should talk about Overlord for just a second, though, because I think Overlord does have ramifications for 3, like slight ones. I looked it up to make sure that, because I knew too we were going to do one of the DLCs potentially, and I was like, I don't think it's Overlord, because I think Overlord has ramifications, and it does. So should probably just mention like what we chose to do at the end, which I'm assuming we all chose the same thing, but I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
So
I actually didn't play Overlord this time.
You didn't.
Around. No.
Okay. Well, do you know what you did the first time around?
Oh my god, it was forever ago.
It's basically, do you take the brother away from the facility, or do you leave him there because that could potentially help with Geth not Geth relations, but figuring out Geth stuff, but he's also being like tortured, which is like the saddest scene I've ever seen in my life. Like
I want to say I took him.
I took him away. That was like one of the more horrifying things in the game.
Absolutely.
I feel like it, like morally and also just like actually, like
like aesthetically, like I cannot watch parts of it. Like I have to like turn away because of how like horrified I am by it, which is crazy. But yeah, I think I'm assuming we all took him away, which I think it's still he still gets stuff. Like he already has done a lot.
Yeah.
And there's like the end where he's just like, oh my god, I can't.
And the fact that it's like his brother, like that just like killed me.
And he's like autistic.
Yeah.
And like it's not even just like you're hooking up to a machine, like he's like made into a machine. It's disgusting. But yeah, okay, so we all did that. Let's move on because it's horrible.
Yeah.
Yay.
So yes, Reaper IFF.
Is that before or after Legion's?
That's when you get Legion.
That's when you get him.
So
that's when you find him.
Because we stopped before Reaper IFF, because after Reaper IFF is when it's just like, let's wait, and then the ship fucking gets attacked.
Right.
Yeah.
Horrible.
So, how did you guys feel about Legion? How do you feel about the fact that Legion has Shepard's armor?
And when you ask him about it?
I cry.
I want more. Like, that's really, I think they're so interesting, and I just want to know more about
I constantly talk to Legion, like, after you get him, just because he does, like, you make up for all this time that you didn't have with him, because he says so much.
Yeah.
But it's also just, like, I want to be, like, around you more.
Because, like, the thing is, I'm not going to bring him with me as, like, my, like, one of my 2 companions, because, like, I'm already more attached to other people.
Yeah.
So it's, like, I want to be able, I don't know, but I thought he was awesome.
That's one of the big flaws in Mass Effect 2, I think, is that you get Legion so late in the game. Like, I just wish that we would have been able to get him sooner. Like, you guys echo the same sentiment. It's just, you don't get enough time with Legion, and, like, I really, from what I glean from his character after the Reaper IFF, because, like, after the Reaper IFF, shit's timed. Like, you don't have, like, you immediately go to his loyalty mission, and then the fucking Normandy gets attacked.
Yeah.
Right? So, like, it's difficult, and I wish we would have had more time with him.
Yeah.
With that being said, some people do Reaper IFF without doing all the side quests, and then, like, wait to go and save their crew members. Dumbass.
Right.
But, yeah. The thing with Legion I feel could have been really interesting is because, like, okay, like with Miranda and Jack, they have that tension. Like, Tally and Legion have that same tension, so if like Legion would have been in the game sooner, it could have been even more interesting, like another point of contention or another decision
they do
that you
have
have to make. Yeah, they do have a fight.
But it's easier for you to like not fail that fight, which I feel like is kind of fucked, because I feel like Jack and Miranda shouldn't have such a huge. They should have issues, but they should have like the smaller, like you can solve that. Where like Legion and Tally are like huge. That's huge, like racial species stuff. And it's like, oh, you can solve it really easily.
That's like they're about to freaking go to war stuff.
Right.
Yeah, seriously.
So it doesn't really make sense that theirs is easier, which I'm glad theirs is easier. And it sort of makes sense because they're both more like, they're more, not passive necessarily.
They're not as hot-headed.
They're not as hot-headed, yes.
Yeah.
So it kind of makes sense, but at the same time, it's like, but you still have like they took your home world and like you're trying to get it back and like.
I wish we would have had it for longer.
Paige, what do you think of Legion?
I really like him. And I actually had him on my squad for the suicide mission, like the whole time, pretty much. Because I usually take Tali and Garrus with me, but I had them as specialists, so I couldn't take them.
Yeah.
So I had Legion for one of them.
Yeah.
He's so great. Oh, baby Legion.
He's so cute. I just like, but again, I feel like, and I don't think I was choosing mean answers. I was still choosing like Paragon answers for him, but she does get a little harsh with him at times, and you're like, why are you yelling at him? Like you know, because she's like yelling at him about the armor. Yeah, she's like, you know, why do you have armor? And he's like, I don't understand. And she's like, why do you, you know? And he's like, I don't know. And you're like, stop yelling at him. He's nervous.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, little Legion.
Oh my God.
He's like a baby, like grunt, kind of. I feel.
Kind of, yeah. Like I feel like he's your older teenage son.
Yeah, Grunt's like your aggressive, testosterone-filled son. He's also a child. Like, he's like a baby, but he's got hella testosterone.
Right.
Yeah.
And then Legion's like...
only plays video games all the time.
That kid with an old soul.
He's like playing COD and like...
yeah, exactly. That's so Legion. Cute. Oh, I love him, though.
But about the Reaper IFF, though, like, how fucked is that entire, like, little mission? Because the Husks, I cannot with the Reaper IFF. Like, you just get swarmed. Like, I remember the first time playing it.
Oh, I know.
I think I had Garrus and Thane, but I think the second time, forget who I brought. I brought a Biotic the second time, which was helpful because they get them, they, like, push them away. Yeah. But, oh my God, there's too many, and they're just...
It's ridiculous.
They're around you, and they hit you with their flailing arms, and it's just like...
I hate Husks.
Yeah.
The things that just come at you are just the worst.
Yes! They're terrifying.
Like, I hate everything about them. And, like, the thing about the Reaper IFF mission is it's so much. There's just so much attacking you.
Yeah.
All at once. And you're like, all right, I'm good. Nope, there's another wave. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. Right. It's fine. I'm fine.
Constantly screwed. And just the creepiness of it, like, I don't know which is worse, the collector ship or the Reaper IFF. Because,
I think the collector ship's worse.
I think it is too, because you're not used to it, and it's also like you're. But the Reaper IFF has all those things you check too. Where,
I think Reaper IFF is worse.
Really?
I feel like there was also less ammo, maybe. Maybe there's one mission where I feel like I was like always low on ammo.
I think I was doing that with Reaper IFF.
Yeah.
Well, because Husks don't drop ammo, do they?
No.
I don't think
you have little caches that you can find, but like you let you out. I think I was using biotic powers a lot with that because I just was like, I was doing like the shockwave one or whatever. I think where like
I didn't use that.
Yeah.
I use it all the time.
It's so useful.
Dude, I got the special. I like upgraded or whatever. The special power. Freaking use Reeve like all the time.
Oh, Reeve is so fun.
Reeve is basically like game over everything.
Yes.
It's like you can just like sit behind something and just be like Reeve, okay, we're done.
It's so fun. I like Reeve a lot, and I think I got the Geth shielding too because my shield always is down. It's constantly down, and I'm like, fine.
Story of my life.
Geth shielding, just like save my life.
See, I'm like the asshole that's like, oh, my shield's down. I'm gonna come hide here while you guys take care of this until it goes back up.
I'm like in the middle, like doing one of these, and I'm like, why am I dying? Like,
basically, I see my shield go down, and I'm like, I should consider finding, or I could just kill these things and then I won't need cover, and then I die.
Same.
Story of my life.
I got better this playthrough though. Like I died a lot more first time I ever played Mass Effect 2 than I died this time. I don't know if I'm just getting better at games, but I didn't die nearly as often.
Yeah.
I was always having the circle of death, like there she is in the ground, like constantly. And this game I was like, that happened still a lot, but not as much as it happened.
I love it. Like I have a bittersweet relationship with when you die in Mass Effect because like it's so nostalgic for me now. I'm like, oh, I'm dying. I love this game. Right. And at the same time, I'm like, this loading screen's gonna take 6 years.
I know.
Let me go make a tea. Like
the worst.
Ugh. Okay, so we finish Reaper IFF. We get Legion.
Right.
We do Legion's mission.
Oh, what did we do with the side? What were the choices? Like, what did everyone do? Because that matters too.
Dun, dun, dun.
So it's like, did you?
I think I changed. I think I changed the code or whatever for them.
Like wipe their brains or destroy the heretic Geth.
I don't think I destroyed them. I did the other option. I didn't destroy them.
Oh my god.
I was like, God. Well, because I felt, my shepherd felt that, like, you can't brainwash people because they're technically people, and, like, you shouldn't brainwash them, and what's to say they aren't going to do it again, and da-da-da-da-da. So I was like, listen, Legion is giving me this opportunity. Like, I kept asking him, I was like, dude, how do you feel? He's like, it's your decision. And you're like, fine. So I was like, all right, they're dead then. Like,
see, I just rewrote the heretics.
Yeah.
I think I rewrote them my first playthrough, but at this playthrough I was like,
okay.
Yeah. I was like, you're done.
Yeah.
For me, it's like, I'd rather... Because, like, the thing is, it's not like you're giving them a lobotomy or something. You're literally just... It's like you're changing... Like, just their perspective, basically. You're not even changing how they are. You're just changing their perspective on something. And for me, it seemed like that's what Legion was pushing towards.
Yeah.
So, and also, like, they would be able to gain the most information based off of, like, what they were thinking before. So I was like, my shepherd would... Because my shepherd's all about, we can get this information, we shouldn't destroy it kind of thing.
Right.
So...
I do a mixed bag of that.
Yeah.
See, what Sam did actually makes it easier for something to happen in Mass Effect 3, but it's not necessary. So
I don't think any of the choices are necessary.
No,
they
just have a slight determining factor. So that's why I still decided to rewrite the heretics, because I feel like I'm gonna still be able to get the outcome that I want in Mass Effect 3. I think I'll still be able to do it. I think
I had Gerald read up after, because I had forgotten like what things have ramifications for what, and I didn't want to spoil myself. Or re-spoil myself or remind myself. So I was like, hey, how is this gonna matter a ton? And he like looked up and he's like, no, you can still do like, you know,
basically anything.
So I was like, okay, cool. But yeah, I think at that point, I had filled up, before even the last live show, I had filled up my whole Paragon, so I was like, I'm going to start doing lots of Renegade stuff just to have, like, a lot of Renegade points, too. Yeah. I think that's why I was doing, like, Renegade options at
Yeah.
So I was, and also I just was like, I felt like my shepherd would be getting really salty at this point. Yeah. Like, listen, I died, and I'm back, and, like, things are fucked up, and, like, I'm mad.
I tried to be nice.
So, right, yeah, exactly.
I tried.
Yeah. So that's what I kind of did with her. Paige, what did you do for that?
I was going to say.
Yeah.
I think I rewrote them. I was very tempted to destroy them, but I didn't in the end.
That's going to be just me with the destroying.
I feel like it was one of the harder decisions.
It was.
It is.
Yeah.
In the game.
It totally
is. There's a lot
is.
of hard stuff at the very end where you're like, what do I do? And yeah.
Oh yeah, the whole suicide mission is a hard decision.
Yes.
Suicide mission's fucked.
So, before the suicide mission, though.
That is the worst thing ever. I don't know if you guys listened to my message, but I was literally just like, oh my god, I can't do this.
The fact that, like,
we warned you.
Oh my god.
Comes out of nowhere.
Oh, I know.
Again, and you're like, no, I'm not watching this again. Like, it's awful.
And the fact that you have to, like, play as Joker.
Little baby bones.
Oh.
And whenever you die, it's like horrifying.
Oh my god.
I died so many times because, okay, you know the first time?
It has
when
to be
you're
timed
going,
perfectly.
Yeah, and the guys, like, follow me. So I followed him, and I was like,
No!
oh, shit, no.
Right.
Yeah.
That was horrifying.
Like, there's one point where you're where Jack is, and you have to look at the shadows above you.
Oh, that's right. Oh my god.
Until they're gone. And then you can go, and I'm standing there waiting for the shadows to go by, freaking out.
It's the worst.
Entire time. I hate it.
Yeah, I think at one point I ran right into one of them, and I was like, I'm fucked. Like, it was awful.
Yeah,
awful.
so also, so people know, we're basically talking about whenever the Normandy gets boarded and Joker is running for his life.
And things are just completely fucked up.
Oh my
god. It's the worst. I mean, I can't even decide, like, from the sheer horror of that, like, after you've had the first scene in the game, like, the first scene in the game is fucked. But then, like, this one, after you already had that, you're, like, re-traumatizing, and you're seeing all your friends get taken, and you're just like,
And, like, you don't really expect it. Like, they already fucked you up one time.
Right.
Like the beginning
why
of the
are they
game.
here?
Whoa, okay, you got fucked up. And then you're thinking, you know, BioWare's not going to do that, right? They're not going to have the kind of same situation happen twice, and then it happens.
Right. And
you're like, oh my god, my whole crew is gone.
Right.
What do I do? How do I fix it?
It's so sad.
And there's already so much stress.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What were you saying, Sam?
Like, he saves the ship, obviously, but you're still just like, everything is fucked. And when you come back after that and everyone's gone, it's the worst.
Could you imagine Joker trying to explain that?
And when Edie is talking to Joker, and Joker is like, but there are people on board, and Edie's like,
they're gone.
They're gone. Like, they're gone.
I think that's when she calls him Jeff. She's like, they're gone. And he's just like, listen.
Joker's freaking out. We're like, oh, she called him Jeff.
Right? Like, But then the relationship after, like, when you go and talk to them after, and, like, they have, like, this amicable thing going on, and she keeps calling him Jeff, and she's, like, comforting him, and I'm just like, babies.
My sweet children.
Babies.
My little angels. I love them. So, did you guys do any missions after that blessed cutscene?
I don't.
Or did you go straight to do it?
I went straight.
Yeah. Good.
But we have romance cutscenes.
Yeah, we do.
God bless.
All right. So I think you guys know how I feel about my romance cutscene.
This is the first time me seeing the Garrus, so like we all have the. Did we all romance Garrus?
No, I had Thane.
You had Thane. That's right. Yeah. So I had Thane last time, and. But the Garrus love scene is just like, okay, so I've done a massive study on this because now that I've had all the cutscenes for all my romances, then I know what they look like. I honestly, for me, I love Thane, and Thane's is like definitely second. It's like Liara, Thane, Garrus. Because like, the Thane one is almost too serious for me, but it's also just like, so like, I just love him, and I'm just like, I want to like, hold your little hand, and like.
I know.
It was just so fast. I think that's my main thing, is just like.
Not enough.
It's not enough.
It's
not enough.
But the Garrus one is like the best. Like he's so nerdy. And okay,
no, he can't handle it.
No,
he can't handle it.
He's like, I brought wine. He like turns on the music and he's like, so I don't know how to do this. You're just like, like, oh my gosh, it's too much. But then he gets all serious at the end.
I know. Right?
I cry. Like I was
all the emotions.
Oh my god. It's the perfect mix of like flirty and cute and then like really serious.
Yeah.
And just like
exactly.
They do the little head touch thing. I just can't.
I'm dead.
So yeah. That I died. And also like I'm really upset because every time I have a love scene in Mass Effect, like someone else is in the room and I have to be all like blushing like because like someone else is there and I'm like, listen, like, I'm not awkward because this is a sex scene, I'm just awkward because, like, I don't want you to be here while I'm, like, blushing.
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah.
Yeah, that's so fucking funny. Paige, you romanced Garrus, right?
Yep.
How did you feel?
It was good, but I still wanted more after all of this talk with him throughout the game where he was like, I'm going to research how to make this work.
Right.
And I feel like he didn't come to any conclusions.
No, he brought wine.
He was just like, your hair
Mine's
looks
how it
good.
works, okay?
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, at least
I
you
feel
can
like
talk
there's
to
always
Morden.
more.
Morden tells you things like scientifically, like a nice, like the doctor, like sex ed, but like you don't tell that. You're like, listen, Morden and I talked, and like I know what to do. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
But I feel like it's just not enough. And from what I've seen, like I read some stuff as far as like the male shepherd romance scenes, they're longer.
Get more. Yeah, they are.
Oh, that's bull.
Oh, I know. I'm mad.
Yeah. Especially the Miranda one, apparently.
Yes, the Miranda one is supposed to be like the most like.
Or like Ashley in the first game.
Yeah.
If you don't kill Ashley.
I mean, I guess they
Thank me.
changed that in Inquisition, the romances I think are all pretty good. So
Yeah, they're quite even.
yeah.
Well, from talks at Andromeda, it sounds like one of the key points was like romance will be more like fleshed out and not just like one romance scene and you're like, all right, you're done, you're dating, like.
Yeah.
Like Caden?
Right.
You flirt with him one time and he's like, I don't know how I feel about this relationship.
Right. And you're like, okay, so listen, I know we're married.
was just being nice.
Yeah.
So funny.
All right, so we have the blessed romance scene. And then we go to all of our, supposed deaths. Did anybody not do the upgrades?
Yeah, I think we all did upgrades.
I did all the upgrades.
I'm proud of you all. Good job.
I did like 50 billion upgrades, I swear.
Just to be sure. Yeah, I did the same thing where I'm like, okay, I'm not sure if this even counts, but like I'm doing it.
Good. So we are going to, I'm going to open up the, okay. So.
Good choices.
Who did you pick? Sorry, I'm pulling up the flowchart that I use.
Okay.
Suicide mission flowchart.
Yeah, I didn't have to use one, which I was happy about.
It honestly is super
it's pretty self-explanatory. I feel like as long as you go in prepared for the worst, then you should be fine.
Yeah. Who did you guys pick for the first, like the ventilation shaft?
Tech specialist.
Yes.
Tally. I picked Tally.
I did Legion.
Paige?
I did Tally.
I did Tally as well.
Tally's my girl.
Yeah, right.
I was
like, Tally, you get me through this.
Yeah, I was nervous for her. I think I chose her my first playthrough because I didn't I feel like I didn't know Legion enough. But this playthrough I was like, no Legion, because I was like, you're a computer. Like, you can hack anything, and if you're in danger, like, you're metal. And she's, like, a fragile little baby. So, like, I'm nervous for her.
Yep.
Yeah, that was a nervous part. Like, when you have to go... I forget what it is that you're turning off, but that was, like...
The heat, right? Because if it overheats, and you're, like, fucking bye.
Right.
Like,
and they'll, like, shout at you if you're taking tone. They're like, hey, I need your help. And you're like,
yeah! Like, sprinting.
Oh, my God.
And everyone's shooting at you, and the frickin' Harbinger is like right there being a douche constantly. I hate him.
I literally hate the Harbinger.
Yes, he's the frickin' worst.
I hate the Harbinger. I can't.
They're the worst.
He's creepy, and he like says the same things over and over, which really bugs me.
Oh, I know. I hate him. Okay, so. Dun, dun, dun.
And then you chose like a team leader, don't you?
Yeah. You can also use Kasumi.
As the hacker?
There was another person for the tech specialist that I wasn't remembering. You can use Kasumi.
I wouldn't have gone with her. She makes sense, but like she's not. I don't feel like she's like a hacker. I mean, I guess she is.
I feel like she is, but she's just like not the first that comes to mind.
It just sucks for her because of the since she is DLC and you don't get this like extra interaction with her, like you don't think of her as often.
Yeah.
Her companion quest is awesome though.
I love her quest.
It's really good.
That's really good.
Yeah. So then you get to pick a first fire squad leader.
Garrus.
I picked Garrus as well, because I was like, Miranda, you need to step back.
Right, you need to calm down.
Yeah.
Like,
I was like, you're too eager, bitch.
Right.
Yeah.
Garrus.
And people don't trust you, and everyone loves Garrus.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
Yeah.
Literally everyone loves Garrus.
Yeah, no one has any issues with him. He doesn't fight with anybody. Like, yeah.
I'm pretty sure I picked Miranda for the second one, but for the first one, I was like,
just to like throw
Jacob's certainly not
I'm
going
in charge. Yeah.
Jacob is certainly not going to be the final team leader, or the second team leader, rather.
Yeah.
No way.
It's an option, though.
In no capacity am I making Jacob anything important at all.
No.
Which always irritates me that he's always in your like special conferences or whatever. And,
Right.
Like it's like, no, can I choose my mentors because you're not it?
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
I don't care about your opinion. Where is like Thane and Garrus?
Yeah. They're the ones who matter, okay?
Logical. These guys think. Like, this guy's
exactly.
just like, oh, I don't like people. I don't like Thane.
Such a baby.
I know, he's a little wimp. Did you pick Garrus too, Paige?
Yes, I did.
Yeah. Okay. Yes! Who did you pick for the shield?
Samara.
Same.
Yes, it was Samara.
Like,
yeah, duh.
I love her.
So we all picked Samara then.
She, like, when she's starting to struggle and she's like, I don't know if I can. Oh my god. I'm just like, listen, you'll be fine.
In the trailer, it's actually Jack.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like, if you look at the Mass Effect 2 launch trailer, it shows that scene where, like, the shield, like, explodes at the very end, and it's Jack under there.
Ooh, so Jack is canon for that.
Yeah, so you can do Jack or Samara.
That makes sense because they're both really biotically strong.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, they're both pretty much equal. I think I chose Samara just because, like, Jack, I wanted to choose, so I took her a lot on my missions and stuff.
Yeah.
But I felt like, I was like, is she going to be, like, too volatile? Like, I don't know, where Samara
Well, that's
like,
exactly what I thought. I was always like, Samara, she's zen and she's calm, and if anyone's going to get us through this, it's her.
She's like, I swear, Samara's a character who I didn't think I would love as much as I do, but I'm like, oh, I love her so
attached to her.
Like, she's probably, I mean, her and Tali are kind of, like, tied for favorite female, like, companions. Though Samara's
so
probably a little bit up above.
She's just so interesting. Like, as an Asari Justicar, she is such an interesting character.
Yeah.
She's so interesting.
And I think she had, you can read some of her transcripts in the Shadow Broker thing as well, and it's like her last phone call to her other daughters.
Yeah.
Before she said that she's going to go and be a Justicar.
Did you ever cry?
And it's heartbreaking. Like, it's the worst. Oh my god.
So then we said we all picked the second squad leader as Miranda.
I did Garrus again.
I did Garrus again, too.
You did
Garrus Miranda. I was like... Because, like, I figured that she would be fine, but I was, so, like, I figured it would be cool if I went with her, and and no one would die, but, like, the first one I was just like, you're a little too eager, I'm in charge, but for the second one, like, I'll give it to you, you do deserve it.
Yeah.
Actually, my first playthrough this time around, when I had a character death, I chose Miranda, because I took Garrus with me, and... That's when
I actually did choose Garrus for the second one. What am I saying? Maybe I chose Miranda first. I know Miranda was a team leader. Because I had Miranda with me at the final battle.
Yeah, I left her other places, but I took Garrus in the final battle because I'm an idiot, and then people died, and I was like, listen, I just want my boyfriend with me, okay? I'm about to die.
Yeah.
Like,
no,
why can't I bring my
had Miranda with me, so I don't know what... I must have had her as the first squad leader.
Yeah. Or maybe it's just a previous playthrough.
It could be. I've played this game so many times.
Yeah, right?
I feel like both are probably fine for both times. Garrus or Miranda.
Who did you guys pick to do the escort? There's really only one choice here.
Oh, I picked Kasumi.
See, I sent Morden.
I sent Morden back the second time.
With me. Morden and Thane are always my two companions.
Okay.
Like, with me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The first time I send Grunt back like a moron. I was like, oh, bodyguard, like, because I had forgotten, like, this, because I didn't have Morden die the first time around that I played.
Yeah, I had no idea.
Like, oh, send Grunt. And then Morden died, and I was like, listen, I did everything right, okay? Like, I'm not letting him die, and that's when I went back.
So what's the deal with Morden dying? Because, like, I didn't know that there was, like, a chance, like, I guess there's a really big chance that Morden's gonna die.
He has the lowest defense score.
Yeah.
So, like, if you end up in the last thing, if you don't leave a good squad leader and you don't leave your two highest combat people, which is for them Garrus and Grunt, if they're not there, then first your people who don't have loyalty will die first.
Yeah.
And then the defense score up the chain.
Everybody ranks by a certain defense level, and when you take your squad members, you need to leave at least, I think, 20 points worth of defense and a good leader. Right?
Okay.
And if you
so
don't...
each person is worth points, and you need to have like a certain number
so
of
Grunt
points
is worth 4 points.
Yeah.
Right? I think Zaid's worth 4 points. I want to say Garrus is worth 4 points. And then it goes from there, like 3, 2, 1. So you have to leave, obviously, like a strong team behind, or people are gonna die.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's why he died on mine. And I was like, but I don't feel that's fair, so that's why I like replayed it. Because usually I wouldn't.
That's why I send Morden back, because then you don't have to worry about his defense score kind of being the riskiest thing.
And he's a doctor, so it makes sense to send him back since he's
exactly.
one of the like doctors or whatever.
Yeah. For me, I sent Kasumi because I was like, she's really stealthy. Anyone can get him back. Like, it's gonna be her in terms of actually getting him there. But Paige, what did you do? Like, who'd you send back and stuff?
I sent Jacob randomly. It worked out fine, but I was kind of like, I know he's loyal, and I don't think he's gonna die, and I don't really feel like having him around for the end. Really?
Yeah.
I don't like him.
Right.
So I just sent him, and it was fine.
I think he has a lower score too, honestly. I mean, he's not the lowest. Like I think it's
he's like a 2.
Morden, Tally, Kasumi, and then Jacob, I think, and they're all like fairly equal.
Yeah.
But,
I feel like Thane's pretty low too. He's like medium.
He is,
I think
Thane's
weird.
a 2.
Yeah.
2?
It's weird that he's like
a 2.
Yeah, it's weird that he's lower.
Yeah. I don't remember the exact numbers, but I know I did the math the first time I ever played because I didn't want anyone to die. Like, I literally did the math.
Nice.
Yeah. But everyone survived for me.
Yeah.
And it's great.
Yeah, I guess I always bring because like Thane and Morden, I guess, are 2 of the weaker ones. So all the strong dudes were left.
Yeah,
so
right.
Well, yeah, exactly.
All the beasts are back.
Yeah.
Who did you guys bring for your final team?
You guys know. Thane and Morden.
Yeah.
My boyfriend and my best friend.
I want to say, for the one that actually ended up working, it was either Tally and Thane or Legion and Thane for my final.
I had Miranda and Tally.
Girl power.
Yeah. I was like, Lady Squad! I wanted to have like a balance of like biotic and tech.
Yeah.
Right? Just because of what you're going to be facing a thing.
So does the biotic help? Because I don't think I ever brought a...
Not really.
I did bring Jack. Because I was going to say, I don't know if a biotic...
Not really.
That's why I brought, like, snipers. Because I was like, listen, snipers can actually, like, shoot the distance or whatever.
Yeah, it doesn't really help. I just like Miranda.
Yeah, that's why I bring Morden. Morden isn't that useful, but, like, I just
like you.
He's precious.
Yeah, exactly. Who'd you bring, Paige?
Garrus and Legion.
Nice.
I think. And it was
all the tech.
Man, you did some stuff that was like.
You did some risky business.
Like when I brought Garrus is when like people died.
Yeah.
Really?
risky business.
But I wonder if you guys had it work out though, because you have the DLC of Zaid and I don't. So like you have extra.
Oh,
Zaid does have that.
it.
He does have power. Like he is one of the stronger characters, especially if you have his loyalty. Like he's great.
So that's I don't have it.
Yeah, I'm willing to bet that is probably what pushed Paige over the edge. But lucky that people didn't die.
Right.
So Sam and I had seen this enemy before.
It's still fucked.
But when you guys walked into that room, what were your thoughts?
Okay, so first thought is like, what the actual F? And then when you're fighting it, you're just like, is this actually happening right now?
It's so weird.
Like, am I fighting this weird skeleton that's like peeking at me from behind this thing? Like, what is this?
Oh my god. It's so fucked up. Like, that's the only way to describe it.
It's weird, too, because, like, I have really mixed feelings about, like, the Reaper human thing, because, like, it is fucked and weird, but it's also just, like, it doesn't quite, like, but I think it's because the Reapers, like, still don't quite make enough sense to me. Like, they do, because I played it and I get it, but I'm also like, you're a ship, but you're, like, sentient, but you're, like, a ship. So, like, how can you be a ship and a human, like, just, like, floating through the air as a human? Like, I don't get it. Like, I'm just like, how does that work? Like, the other things are, like, squid-looking or whatever, but this is, like, how?
Yeah, I didn't really, like, it didn't quite compute. Like, I still don't quite get it, I feel like.
Right.
Like,
it's
why does it have to be, like part human? Like,
but it makes it creepy. It makes it creepy.
Exactly.
Because it's, like, all the tubes of, like,
I thought it was kind of weird. I mean, like, I thought it was less creepy and more just like, what the F is this?
Yeah. It's very intimidating.
Yeah.
Like, walking into that room and seeing a giant creature that you have to kill, and you're like, okay.
Right.
Shit. How am I gonna do this? Right?
And I think it's really creepy, too, because it is, like, now that you've seen the people get, like, which I don't watch. I don't watch the scene when the girl gets, like, liquefied or whatever, because it's fucking, like, I can't watch it. And the first time I played...
Wait, what about, did anyone lose any of the team members or whatever? Because apparently you can lose team members.
Yeah, if you don't go right away, you...
Yeah.
Half the squad will die or whatever.
That's why we told you to do all of the quests.
Oh, okay, and then just go straight there.
Exactly.
Okay,
if you wait
after the cutscene, every quest you do, you lose more team members.
Yeah,
that makes sense that you would this time.
Yeah, the first time around, I didn't know that, and that's why Miranda died in my first playthrough, and half of my squad died. So instead of watching a villager or a colony person like get liquefied, you watch Kelly.
Yeah.
And I've never watched the scene because it freaks me out.
Yeah.
So bad. But I know that it is, like, after knowing what happens, I just, like, cover my eyes and, like, listen, kind of.
Yeah.
After you know they're, like, liquefied people are, like, going into the Reaper ship, that's creepier than, like, this actual physical Reaper ship to me.
Yeah, I agree. The ship is less creepy. The actual, like, what it represents is...
Well, yeah, exactly. It's, oh god.
It's like a little weird embryo. It's just like...
So, did you die at the battle at all?
At the actual battle?
Yeah, the final battle.
Skeleton?
I did.
I don't think I did.
No?
No.
It took me a while to figure out, like, how to go about doing it, but honestly, I feel like as long as you're undercover, like...
Exactly. Like, as long as you jump from cover to cover to cover, it takes a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, the battle takes a while. It's time. But once you figure out...
to aim on that,
my god.
aim at the different... Because it's moving around so much.
Yeah.
You're like, and I mean, you can see the patterns, but it's still, even then, I was missing its eye, like, a lot.
It's irritating, yeah. No, same. That's why it takes time. Like, that's why I have so much issue doing it quickly, because, like, I have no aim. I'm incapable.
Right.
Like, I'm not good at games.
Yeah, I, like, ran out of heavy ammo at the very end, and I was just, like, shooting with, like...
Yeah,
and I was
like, pistol.
Yeah, like my assault rifle. I was like, this is not...
Yeah, this is not doing anything.
Yeah,
I think the collector beam is the only thing that does, like, serious damage quickly, and then everything else is just, like, pling, 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 for, like,
yeah, exactly. Ever. It's, like, doing, like, a quarter of a damage each time.
Right.
And you're crying.
It's like,
yeah, exactly. Oh, my god. What was your final decision?
Oh god, what did I do?
I destroyed it.
I kept it this time around, but the first playthrough I did, I destroyed it.
I kept it as well.
Salmon Sauna!
Okay, my thing is that we know nothing about them. We know so little about the Reapers. We cannot destroy the little information that we have, even if it's to the elusive man.
No,
like,
I was
we
not
cannot.
letting you have any of it.
See, I was like, for the good of humanity, we gotta keep this, because who knows what kind of information we will get from it. So.
I did it for the renegade points, completely. I was like, renegade option! Like, that's what I was doing at this point.
I actually think it's so weird that the renegade option is to keep it, and, like,
yeah,
the
because
Paragon
the elusive man's gonna use it. He's gonna use it for bad.
Right. Yeah.
He's gonna use it for not good things.
He's
Satan!
He's going to use it for morally gray and reprehensible activities, potentially.
Exactly.
But I'm also like, again, I've done both, and I wanted to kind of have both.
No, absolutely.
Happen. But I think it's really funny if you go, I don't know if you guys went back in and like kept playing after, so you could talk to your crew after the suicide mission, but you can go back on the ship and like talk to everybody.
Yeah, Thane was pretty butthurt about it.
All of the aliens are like, what the fuck? Like,
yeah,
all of them are like,
so butthurt.
Yeah, they're like not pleased.
Yeah.
I still feel like I did like barring the whole elusive man, I feel like the logical thing is to keep it. I mean, like, I know in the course of the game is like, okay, it's just gonna be used for bad, but like,
Yeah.
I think it makes sense to keep it in a war situation like that too, especially because it is like wiped. Like the first time I played, I was so disgusted by everything that I was like, everything's getting fucked up and like it's gonna be getting exploded. But this time around, I was like, let's see what happens. You have like a slightly better relationship with the elusive man, which is like, okay, Dad, and like everything. So that's funny. But yeah, it was cool to see like the different what happened. But all the aliens are like, I don't understand.
Why would you do that?
Paige, what did you do? I feel like knowledge is power, that's all I'm gonna say. But Paige, what did you do?
I destroyed it purely because I don't like the elusive man at all, and I don't want to give him anything.
You're like, fuck you!
So.
Same.
I'm getting out of the sunlight, I'm sorry. I'm moving. Because it's
my skin. I'm sensing a trend. It seems like Sam and I seem to do similar things, and Paige, you and Victoria seem to do similar things.
Did you guys also save Caden in the first playthrough?
No, I'm the only one who saved Caden. Remember, I was really disappointed in you all because you forgone the fucking Canadian. It's like, you guys, please.
I think I
There's only so much.
Paige, you did. Yeah.
Wait, did you?
Yeah.
I
was reunited with him.
You and me, Paige. You and me.
Right?
You and me against the world.
I think it is interesting, though, throughout both games so far, we've all had, like, it's been either even or we've all had really different choices. So, like, each of our games will be really different. Even if we've, like, chosen, similar romances or whatever, like, they're different enough that each of us are going to have, like, a different repercussions and stuff for 3 years. It's just like, no.
Because, like, it's all going to come together in the next game, you guys.
Right?
I'm so nervous.
Oh, you should be.
I'm nervous, and I shouldn't be because I know what's happening.
Right. I'm like, I know how to play this game. Like, I know how to make the game happen, but I'm sitting here like,
I'm so ready. It took all of my strength to not jump right into 3 right after playing because I was like, we have a live show, I can't. But I was like, but I need to.
Are you playing on PS3, Sam?
Yes.
Okay. What I think I might do. This is gonna be extreme. I think I'm gonna replay the entire series on PS3 again, just so that we can play multiplayer together.
Right.
So that we can make our readiness better.
Exactly.
Because if you play multiplayer together, so there's like readiness levels, right? And like you're gonna have points, and a certain amount of points is going to lead you to like a good ending in the game. It's hard to explain.
Yeah.
But you guys will see. And if you play multiplayer, your readiness goes up.
I didn't realize that it affected it that much.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Because your galactic readiness starts at 50%, and each round of multiplayer you play, the galactic readiness goes up.
Just cannot enjoy.
I do have a theory about the third game.
What's your theory?
My theory is based off of BioWare. I feel like they have a formula for their games. And I feel like, okay, so first game was like, what the F is going on? We gotta figure out what's going on.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay? Second game is like, okay, we know part of what's going on. We gotta stop this smaller problem, but we still don't know what the bigger problem is. So the smaller problem is you recruit individuals to solve a small problem, and I think the third game will be you recruit larger groups to solve a bigger problem. Because that's basically Dragon Age Origins.
I mean, and third game is like everything is fucked. I mean, that's building up from the beginning.
we can, at this point, we can tell you the basic plot line for Mass Effect 3, right?
Yeah, I'm sure it's going to be you get a bunch of people together to go fight, like...
It's literally, like, if you watch the launch trailer for Mass Effect 3, because it's always safe to watch launch trailers. It is always safe to watch launch trailers because they will never spoil it. Basically, Mass Effect 3 starts with the Reapers attacking the galaxy.
Okay. I'm not surprised because the second game started with the Reapers attacking
That's
the
where
ship.
it's going,
right?
Like, that's where it's going.
I mean, Mass Effect 3 is like Reapers are coming. I mean, the ending to 2 is like Like, I mean, like you know.
You see them.
You see them.
Yeah.
Coming in, you're just like fuck, and then like the game ends.
Yeah.
It's like.
I mean, like it's happening. It's pretty much the like. Does everyone watch Game of Thrones?
Hi, do I watch Game of Thrones?
Okay,
No.
I'm not caught up. I'm just saying, like,
don't.
the ending of season 2 is like White Walkers, just like.
Yeah.
And you're
Oh
like,
my god, the White Walkers.
Yeah.
Bruh.
So these are basically, you know, space White Walkers.
I will say though that I feel like the end of the second game, I feel like it wasn't quite as satisfying as the end of the first game.
Yeah.
I think it's because the battle with the skeleton takes so long and it's so dumb.
Yeah.
It's not difficult.
Right.
It's just like takes a while. And it's just like, why is a skeleton thing hiding behind? Like, I swear, it's like the weirdest game of peekaboo I've ever seen in my life.
Yes.
And it's like, how is it staying up there? Like, what is it doing?
Yeah.
I don't understand.
But like the end of the first game is like, you think Shepard is dead, but then they're not, and it's like you just saved the Citadel, and it's like. It's
There's
just
a lot more like glory and honor in the first game. I feel like everyone knows and like everyone sees you. We're like, this is so secretive that like no one knows what you did technically.
Yeah, this one is more like you've been through hell and back, and you're not gonna get any recognition, but like you did it. Basically.
Yeah,
right. But I think I do appreciate this second one more, just because like all your friends and all the connections and like all the scene when like all the like pedestals are falling and like. You think people are gonna like go over the side and die, like Thane, Thane for me, like fell down and you like he's gonna fall off the edge.
Yeah, that was
horrible.
Character-wise, Mass Effect 2 is better.
Oh yeah, Mass Effect 2 I think is better, like really all around.
But in terms of the ending, I agree that Mass Effect 1 has like it's like more of a punch.
Yeah, it's got more of a punchy ending. Like, I feel like overall the ending for Mass Effect 2 is better. Like, the suicide mission is so much better.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and everything at the end. But, like, just that one, I think that one moment, though, when you're like, the game is finished.
Yeah.
Mass Effect 2 has that as a better, like, that one moment.
Yeah.
Or Mass Effect 1 has better, yeah.
I knew what you meant, girl. I knew what you meant. But yeah, I'm very excited to start Mass Effect 3.
Oh yeah, maybe I'll play some today because you guys have me all excited now.
My children.
I keep saying I'm gonna do that Garrus playthrough, but at this point, I think I'm just gonna
dedicate yourself to Thane.
Just watch like the Garrus YouTube
cutscenes,
playthrough, and you'll see. But like I love Thane so much, but it is weird because like I do feel like for the options that I had to choose and stuff, it's so much more like.
Yeah.
It's very lovey-dovey, like it's very like overly like
it's very serious.
It's so serious. And like it's fine with him being serious, but the fact that Shepard is so serious and just like, so like talking about like going away together and like all this stuff and I'm just like that doesn't feel like Shepard to me. Like I love him and how serious he is and I love like that he calls her Siha like deceased.
It breaks.
But like
deceased.
I just don't feel like their interactions are like the way that she talks back to him is realistic. But then also the same way with Liara. Like when I did the Liara stuff, like Liara is so much more into Shepard than Shepard feels like she's into Liara. Like Shepard's very just like, where at least with, like Garrus, you have like a even. They both like each other. They're friends. They're like
it seems more organic.
they have a better, and that's just bad writing on like BioWare's part. Not that it's bad, but like as far as like just how they characterize her in Roma. Because she acts so much different. Like talking to everybody else, she's okay, normal with Garrus, and the other two, she changes the way that she acts, and it's like that.
Yeah.
So
it's a little off.
But I mean, it does match. She does kind of match whoever she's with, but a little bit. I mean, because with Thane, but like, it's still just like I don't. She just changes completely, and her facial expressions change, and just like, this is weird. But he's such like a, it hurts me every time, which is why I'm playing through with like all of them, so it's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
Like, not bad.
Listen. No judgments here.
Right.
All right. So we've done Mass Effect 2, you guys.
I'm not.
We've done it.
I'm excited, but also.
Oh man, I'm not ready to get used to like a new.
Everything.
Again,
and just prepare your body for the enemies.
I just can't.
Oh
So
god.
it's gonna look gorgeous, though, I'm sure.
Oh, it's gonna
Yes.
look great, and the enemies are. You thought collectors were bad.
Right? It's fucked up.
No.
I'm just really excited personally to be able to reblog stuff on Tumblr again because I'm personally
Yes.
not. I'm personally not because I don't want to spoil Sana for like anything.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, well this gift set has like something in it, so I freaking can't. And like, okay, so I'm being upset about that.
I unabashedly post Sola spoilers. I'm
But that's
sorry.
okay. So does the rest of the world though. So like
Yeah.
you know, but there's stuff where I'm just like, oh, I don't want to post that. Because like,
Yeah.
and because every freaking Mass Effect gift set has freaking male shepherd in it. And I'm like, listen, I'm not here for this. Like, you are not
Why?
shepherd me, okay?
FemShep
No.
is canon. Okay?
I know.
FemShep is canon for me.
I can't even.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't imagine Shepard as a dude. Like,
No.
it just...
I agree.
And I don't like it. I don't like the mannerisms that
No,
like the
because
shepherd for
FemShep
male
just
shep
seems
makes.
right to me. Like, FemShep just seems right. You know what I mean? Like, she seems
does.
like Shepard. She is Shepard.
She's great. Male shep is fake. So I think we should sort of have like a semi-plan for the first one of.
Yes. Oh, okay. Give me a hot second.
Yeah, you decide like the thing, and then maybe like we'll do what like a month again? Because I think for a month is doing a month.
Yeah.
Mid-August is probably a good time.
I won't be able to do exactly mid-August.
That's fine. We can do like 5 weeks from now or something.
Like
Yeah,
the 21st?
Yeah, I can do that. I can't do the 14th, but I can do the 20th.
Neither can I. That's my birthday weekend. So I'll be available. Yay!
That's when I'm gonna see the K-pop boys.
Oh,
So,
yay!
what if we do after priority? Oh, I don't want to say the names.
I know.
Shit.
Oh, yeah.
When
yeah.
you escort
Can you
the
say, like,
female
initials?
and the scientist,
Yeah.
you know what I'm talking about, right?
Mm-hmm.
I should just say a quest name so people know what to play up to.
Yeah, just do
Yeah.
that.
Right? Okay, so we're going to play up to priority Tachanka.
Okay.
Okay? So that is the end of Act 1.
Okay, so we're gonna play up to that, but not...
No, we're going to
Actually-
play priority Tachanka.
Okay, so we're gonna play that,
through.
and then that's
Yeah.
it.
We're going to play through to priority Tachanka.
Got it.
Okay?
I feel like there's...
Do you think that's too far?
No, I'm okay with this. But I
Okay.
feel like this game is a lot more, like, not linear, but, like...
It is more linear,
Yeah,
though.
yeah, because there's not as much of, like,
Yeah.
beep, 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 beep. Like, we'll be able to plan a little easier with this one than we were with 2. It's kind of back to how we were with 1.
Yeah.
I feel
You still
like.
have, like, quests and, like, side missions, and then there's, like, the
do.
Citadel DLC and stuff, but, like, there's a good time to play the Citadel DLC, and, like there are good times to play each quest, so we can be more, like, concrete in terms of
Instead of,
when
like, did you do this yet? Okay, no.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we'll talk about that. It's a little
Yeah,
easier.
and that gives us 6 main quests to talk about. So if we finish at Act 1, that's 6 main quests, and you know what quest this is.
Dead.
Rest in peace. Oh, you guys.
I can't. Okay.
We're gonna die.
Okay. I'm not. Oh no, I'm so nervous.
Sorry, you guys.
So I'm really, okay. So I'm gonna tell you guys this now, and let's see if I actually stick to this. I'm kind of thinking that I'm gonna try to not like if something happens, I'm gonna try to like not replay something. You know, like if something with a few exceptions.
Okay.
Like there's certain people who could die that I'm like no. But like
Yeah,
for the most
absolutely
part, I'm
not.
like, listen, this is the finale, and like if something happens, if I make a choice that my shipper would make, and something bad happens as a result, like I'm keeping it.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
see
I'm
if
gonna
I can
try to
do
do
it.
that as well.
Yeah, I'm really just because it's the finale.
Unless
Like-
my faves die.
Right.
Yeah. Well, we'll see.
Oh my god, there's so many, but like there's options for like basically everybody.
Anyone
There's-
could die.
Oh
There's
my god.
like
Maybe
horrible
I'll give you guys
endings.
a hard list and be like, these are the only people.
No, I
Okay.
mean,
Make me
like,
stick to it.
there are some deaths you can't control.
Right.
There are some deaths you can control.
So
I know, I
I'm
know.
in for misery well, okay, one
Everything
death
is fucked.
I know
Yeah.
one death is coming, man.
No,
Well,
you're
I
gonna
know-
be-
Oh my god! Oh my god!
You're going to
Okay.
be shredded. You are going to be shredded.
I swear,
like,
the live
Both
shows
of
are
them
just gonna
live
be
shows.
me like crying.
Right.
No,
Yeah.
same.
Yeah.
Like I think even like I think for this game too, I think we should all like when something really catastrophic happens and just like label it in the group chat, but like do it as it happens because there
Yeah.
is such like it's just like
it's raw emotion.
Over. So I feel like if we wait the full time, like especially if like Sana and I play like now, like it's not gonna be. We're not gonna have the full like.
Yeah.
Oh God. So just
I definitely think we
like
should be more fluid about live messaging each other and then talking about our live messages so that we can kind of go back to those raw emotions.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because there are gonna be raw fucking emotions.
Maybe I'll try to vlog my experience playing Mass Effect 3.
Oh my God.
Yeah, quick vlogs. It's just gonna be me crying the whole time. Guys, my fictional boyfriend is dead.
Oh my God.
Just prepare your body.
Well, because I know that for sure is happening. So
yeah, but
it's not even just that though.
It's just oh my God. You think you know what's coming.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna die.
You really don't.
I'm gonna get wrecked.
Yeah, get wrecked, son.
Yeah.
Basically.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
But like, I'm that person that like is gonna play Inquisition and Romance Solace every time.
Yeah,
so,
right.
And cry every time.
Cullen's a great romance though.
I still need to finish my Cullen playthrough. I'm like halfway through.
I love him.
I'm just really sad though because after we finish this up, which will probably be like fall.
We have to wait 6 years for Andromeda.
Right. Like even though it's right around the corner, I think I'm gonna start playing Dragon Age after that.
Maybe we should do live shows about Dragon Age.
Right? I'm not going to do Origins. I'm going to do Dragon Age 2. Because
I honestly,
Origins and I
based on stuff that we've talked about, I definitely think that you would not like Origins.
Right.
I think it's good for you to start it too.
That's my conclusion as well.
And then play Inquisition for show.
And I just want to meet like this Hawk character of like.
Hawk is.
You are like.
You know what? You're Hawk.
Wait, yeah, you are Hawk.
You're literally Hawk.
Oh yeah.
I'm Hawk.
No, like I'm not joking. You're literally Hawk right now.
Makes me happy.
Like the actual like the immediate like. Okay, so I've never seen like such a great generic start off character, like to the extent where like I don't change how my Hawk looks. I play as the generic Hawk, and like you totally look like Hawk.
Yes.
I'm excited. Man. You can rock a cosplay.
That's gonna hold me over, I think, to like for Andromeda because I'm not putting it on my mind that like they won't again push it back. Like I'm like, listen, like they've hurt me enough that I know that like they can push back again. Like it could, it hopefully won't because they'll be like riots, but like
I'm gonna be pissed.
Yeah.
I'll be pissed.
But that game is gonna be so beautiful, man.
Oh my God, I know, right?
Dude, how are we even gonna do live shows for that when none of us have played it?
That's gonna be the tough part.
Yeah.
I feel like we're all gonna binge it.
I feel like we're just I feel like that's probably what'll happen. We'll binge play it and then do one.
And then just do one
like massive live show.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can't plan it out.
Because I don't want to prevent anyone from binge playing it.
Yeah, that's how we'll have to do it.
Right. Yeah. And, like, no one wants to look up guides and be like, oh, I'm spoiled because now I know what the name of this like, thing is.
Yeah.
You just have to binge play it.
I'm ready for Ryder, though. Like, she looks great.
Oh, my God. Right?
Prepared to be in love with her.
Too hype.
Yeah.
We're like in a romance, I don't know.
Everyone? Anyone.
Yeah,
all of the team. The whole team, every team.
Yeah.
Gosh, it's gonna be
the entire ship is actually just my relationship.
Right.
Relationship.
Okay, so
I got that. Relationship.
Up through Party Tachanka.
Yeah.
And we're doing the next live show on the 21st, and we'll probably actually do like
videos and stuff.
Announcements. Whose channel is it gonna be on?
Wasn't it Paige's?
Paige.
Were we gonna do Mass Effect 3 on Paige and then Andromeda on mine?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's do that.
Dope.
Yay.
All right, let's do outros.
All right, thank you guys for watching this very last and very feels full
children
episode. So I am Sam from Dots and Tones.
I'm Victoria from Victoria Shaz.
I'm Sana. Just go to Sana Storia. That's where I am.
I'm Paige from Enchantology.
All right, thanks, guys.
We'll see you guys next month. Have fun having your hearts shredded.
Yes.
Bye.